we're usually criticised for not winning World Cups and things, but on the lack of our coaches. We recently had a UEFA visit to the FA, 4 or 5 day study looking at what we were doing, and the findings of the UEFA group was that we are one of the top leading countries in Europe for delivering coaches. I think what we don't do particularly well is in the deployment and rewarding of those coaches. So coaches in the UK, in England, don't necessarily have that career pathway that they might do in Germany or Spain. So what we're concerned with is making sure the coaches at every level of the English game are as good as they can be, working with those age-specific groups. So rather than having to see a coach having to see that they, in terms of their career pathway or the kudos that they get, they have to go through the age groups and coach a leading team or a senior team. It's a little bit like, you do not want to take a fantastic classroom teacher away from the classroom by making them a head teacher necessarily. You want to keep them in the classroom. It's the same principle that we're trying to work on, keeping very, very good coaches, excellent coaches working with groups throughout the age ranges, whether they be 8-year-olds, 12-year-olds or 17-year-olds. I think there's been this fixation with getting my badges or getting my badge and then I can get a job. We're trying to change that. It's a cultural change. It will take some time to encourage people to say that the coaching journey is a journey, and there will be hurdles in the way that people have to go over to demonstrate their competence for either rules or regulations. But actually, we're trying to create an environment where people are curious all the time, learning all the time. Whether you're a Premier League manager who learns every day, and you talk to anyone who's managing the Premier League, they'll tell you it's a learning journey. Wherever they are, whatever their experiences. I keep saying to people, I want owners who own Premier League clubs not to have to dial international dialing codes when they are looking for their next coach or manager for their club. I would like to see a majority of English managers in the Premier League from England. I'd like to make sure our English team managers are English for the men's and women's game and all the way through the game.